What is up, y'all? I am coming to you from my non-normal camera rig because I forgot it. Had a real busy day. I was at the drag boat races today. Super fun, but in a rush to come back home and get ready. I had to go pick something up and yada yada yada, excuses. I just forgot to grab my camera rig. We're rolling with the Insta360 Go 3S. I think that's what it is. Yeah. I came out here to chronograph some rounds. I've got my new DG bullet load, 145 grain projectile, kind of tuning it up to get it ready for nationals. I really like those DG bullets. I think I'm going to move forward with them. It was between them and blue bullets, and maybe just because I like being a little different, I'm going to go with the DG bullets. I just chronographed them. They're extremely close in the FPS spread. We're going to just fine tune the powder charge just a little bit. I just want to run some build drills. I've been running this Glock. I'm really happy with how it's running. I actually took off the grip tape and hockey tape on there, and I'm just using the regular grip pattern that the gun comes with. I shot a hot match with it yesterday. Ended up getting third in carry optics. Lost to my buddy Micah by, I think, less than 2 points. So I was like, a few Charlies or a couple Deltas away from beating him. And then our buddy Brian, who's they're both masters in carry optics. Brian, he beat both of us. We shot better points than him, but Brian's a beast, dude. He's fast as shit. So he just shot faster than all of us. So there was a couple stages that I saw I lost pace a bit in my aggression. So I was watching my video and I saw, man, there was one specific stage. You start on the back end. There's two targets on the left where you transition over to the right. There's an open target, then you can move into a thin port and shoot one target and then shuffle, and then you shoot the other one. I opted to shoot the port, step forward, shoot two targets, go back to the port, shoot the other target inside of there, and then move forward. Should have done that. I should have got into the port, got out of the port, and not fucked with the port anymore. That's one of the rules I have for myself when I'm shooting is get in and out of ports as quickly as you can. It cost me some time. Like, I think Brian got me by like 4 seconds on that stage. Just that one alone would have put me and him a little closer in pace, and I might have even edged out Micah with running a little bit of a faster stage there. And then there was another one there I ran like a couple of seconds slower than him. I think he got me by like maybe 6 seconds. I can't remember the scores right now, but it was enough for me to be mad about it. Because 6 seconds is a lot. Yeah, good match though. It was good coming back and shooting that after like the debacle of a match I had at XMG, dude. Like, probably the worst match since that match was bad, and it was like the first major, even though it's not a major, it's pretty much a major of the year, and I shot that match like shit. And the XMG match, dude, super fun match, but I could not lock in mentally. Like, it was hot, but that's not an excuse, right? I've shot well while it's been hot before, so what's the excuse? I don't really have one. I just realized it too late. I couldn't lock in when I was out there. That meant I wasn't really thinking about my stage plan after I came up with it. So like I wasn't visualizing anything. I was just kind of going out there and shooting. And dude, I wound up with fucking 4 or 6 mics, which I haven't had a mic in a while. You know what I mean? I've been paying attention to my sights. The only mic I've had is like if I don't see it going to hardcover or something. But man, I was just missing targets, and that's because I just wasn't there, man. If you can't lock in, that means you're gonna have a subpar performance because your vision's not there. And if your vision's not there, nothing's there. It was good to come back from that horrible XMG match and kind of redeem myself here at Double Tap with a decent performance. Anytime that I can get close to beating Micah or beating Micah, that's a good day. Because both Micah and Brian, they're kind of like they're like a marker for me, right? I can see how I'm shooting, how I'm progressing by how I score against them, and it's just, you know, nothing but friendly competition in my eyes. And Micah's extremely consistent. It's rare that he has an off day, and Brian's just extremely fast. Micah shoots a lot of points. He's not as fast as Brian, and Brian's the opposite. Brian doesn't shoot as many points, but he's a little bit faster than Micah is. To be able to compare myself to both of those guys with their different shooting styles is pretty cool for me. And I've beat them both in the past, so I feel pretty good about that as a A-class shooter. Again, forgot my damn normal camera, but I didn't want to not make a video while I was out here. It is 100 degrees out here right now, guys. The only thing I really want to work today is I just want to make a video with some bill drills, and I left in a haste because I was picking up a new gun. Let me get better lighting. Brand new Glock 17 that looks just like my other Glock 17. Now I have my 2 guns for nationals. One will be my match gun, one will be my backup dry fire gun. You know, this one has been both for me right now, and it's doing well. But if you're serious in this sport and you're traveling and you're spending money to go to nationals and major matches and hotels and everything else, if you don't have 2 guns, you're not doing it right. 1 is none, 2 is 1. How about let's break this thing in a little bit. Let's shoot a few mags through it. We're still gonna do the major training with this gun right here, number 1. But I'm gonna load up some mags, and I don't have that many rounds. I have maybe 300, so I might do my confirmation warm up just to do it. But then I'm gonna rip into some bill drills. I think I want to do some bill drills. I haven't had a session where I'm only doing bill drills. Works for me. So we're doing trigger return. Ooh, double. Did not mean to do that. 1, 2. 1 right on the pacer. The second one was low, and that was me tensioning up my trigger hand because I did 2, and 1 kind of surprised me. Right on the pacer, 0.22. Right on the pacer, 0.18. There we go. That's really good. 0.19. Little low on that one, 0.19. Great shot right there, 0.20. Oh, dipped the shit out of that one right before the trigger break, and then up above the pacer. That was bad. 0.30. Perfect. 0.28. I'm a little slower. Pick up the pace. Oh my god, what was that? 0.36. Alright, I'm falling apart a little bit. There we go. 0.16. Recovered it. Perfect. 0.17. Only a few rounds left. Point 0.18. 0.22. 0.18. 0.17. Nice. Perfect. 0.18. Started falling apart a little bit on some of those. That was like the higher 0.2 somethings and the 0.36. I'll show it to you guys. Spectacularly bad on a few of those. That's where the paster was, obviously. These are all acceptable. These three were the really bad ones. That was the 3.6 up there. But that's just introducing tension when I don't need to. And then also just for some reason I was anticipating the beep, which is never good, right? Anticipation of anything in this sport is not very good. So I'm gonna hat cam this next part and do the confirmation 1 through 3. The goal is to do about 0.20 splits. We can do this for a whole mag. All right, here we go. All right, started off a little bad there. I think it was like my second or third shot. Maybe my second shot went boom, boom. And then I really tightened the grip up. And dude, if I can get that within a fist, which I'm getting close, pretty stoked about that. Let's see those splits, just so you guys can see. 21, 21, 22, 20, 21, 20, 19, 19, 20, 20, 18. So the 18 was the first one where I went 1, 2 and split 18 all the way down. With a Glock, or really with any gun, I'm pretty happy with 20 splits at this distance. I don't feel like I need to go any faster at a match. For me, it introduces more tension and slows down my transitions. I'd rather spend the time, get 2 good shots, and then move to the next target better. We're gonna do confirmation 2, which I want 25 to 35 splits, so high 20s is kind of what I'm looking for. The recording might have stopped there. Not sure how much of that it picked up. Again, it is 100+ degrees out here, guys. It is a little in the evening, and it is coming down, but it's still 100 degrees. While it was on my hat, it got overheated. We're still sticking with the plan, though. I got a fresh target set up there. We're gonna do some bill drills with this Glock, maybe run a few mags, and then I want to do some first shots with a completely stock Glock 17 and just see how it compares back to back with my modded Glock 17. So hopefully we don't overheat again. I'm just gonna straight up walk you guys over there and grab some tape. I do want to tape some of the runs, not all of them, but that might work right there. All right. .189, 1 Charlie 5 Alpha. And this is practice ammo. Got a high primer. All alphas though. Ooh, 1 Delta, first shot, 187. Alright, saw the Charlie, cleaned it up. 215 because I adjusted. It was right to the outside. So that means my left hand isn't coming in with enough pressure. And when I finally apply the pressure, it pushes the gun over to the center. Otherwise, it's shooting left. Alright, all alphas. 220. I did kind of wait for some confirmation there. One Charlie again, 185. Fastest split there was a 17. This is what it's looking like. That was the Delta I was saying. These all came from no sight picture on the draw. And again, that's me not introducing enough pressure with my left hand to bring the sight picture in from this to this. That I just let one go while the gun was up here still, but pretty good. I still had a few of them that were all alphas. So I'm going to tape just the Charlies and the Delta here, and then I'm going to try to hat cam it again for those next ones. Hopefully it doesn't overheat. All right. Low again. 193. One Charlie, real close on the line though. The rest Alpha. Split times 17, 19, 16s. All right, we got to clean up that support hand. All right, that was all there, dude. 196 clean? Yes, sir, clean. And what the fuck? Why am I not catching any brass? Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Where the hell is this going? All the way over there? Dang, Glock's launching this brass, dude. I'm gonna have to move this thing way over here. All right, let's see what that does. I came out here to try to pick up a little bit of my brass, and it ain't working. Okay. We got maybe one more in here. That was a 190 something, 196 clean. Oh, 193. I don't know if that's clean or not. Yes, on the line. 193 bill drill. 7 yards with a Glock, dude. All right. We got a few more left, and then we got to load mags. Maybe do this again. Oh man, those were all there. 201. I did hesitate a little bit on the draw. Bad grip, but I made up for it. 197. Still clean. 17 and 19 splits. That's not too bad, dude. I mean, I could split El Gordo 13s and 15s, but to get a clean bill drill under 2 consistently, it looks like pretty good. Way slow on the trigger press. 190 though. Those splits felt slow, and I did get 2 Charlies on that one. One Charlie on that one. The rest hit. 18, 17, 21. See, I started slow because of a bad draw, and then I kind of figured out what I was doing there. What do we got? All right, that's really it for this. We're going to tape that up, load up more mags, let this thing cool down, and get back to it with this thing, dude. We're going to do bill drills now with this baby. A bone stock, brand new from the gun store. Glock 17 Gen 6. Curious, stock everything. I'm about to put my first pro grip hands on it. No grip tape, no nothing. All right, here comes first shots with this Glock right here. Bill drills with a stock Glock and iron sights. I don't know when the last time I shot iron sights like this. Oh, not too bad. 207, 206. One Charlie. Crazy. You know what? This gun returned extremely well. Makes me think about my 15-pound recoil spring. You know what I might do? I might keep this one stock besides the trigger and not change the recoil spring. I have a 15-pound recoil spring on that other gun. This is the stock 18-pound. Interesting. All right. 191, dude. Sub 2 bill drill. All in, my friend. Craziness. 19, 19, 19, 17, 19 split. Very consistent. Fuck, man. This is very interesting. I can't wait to put a dot on this gun. Little trigger freeze there. 223. Otherwise, it would have been another sub 2. All alphas. I'm gonna shoot the head box just to see what it does. It's shooting them all right. .202 clean again. Incredible. Bone stock, dude. Could not get in the trigger fast enough. 208. All alphas though. Let it climb. 7 shots. Yeah, I let it climb. 3 Charlie on that one. All right. You know, while I have this reference in my head, I'm gonna switch to the dot gun. All right. So just for fun, I want to see how the 15-pound recoil spring, that I have a very close frame of reference. Where is it? 198. Charlie again. Nice and clean. 199. One Charlie there. I felt that one pull to the left in the second or third shot. 187. Ooh, I was on a smoker on that one, dude. Yeah, that's the one that climbed out earlier. Very interesting. That was a fast one, dude. Was I splitting? I got a 15 split. Badass. I think I've gotten a 15 split with this thing yet, dude. First one. And I think it was one of the Charlies. Third shot. So maybe. Cool. It got some of them. Alright, so very interesting session here. Comparing some stock Glock sights, which who knows how they're zeroed, but I could definitely see how they're returning. Whew. All right, so I'm kind of done. Really wanted to get first shots on this thing, and I did. I've got a video coming up. You guys know I'm running the 407 green dot on this, and I really like it. Real simple. 6 MOA dot is treating me well so far. DISTRCIT has sent me a... Oh, I already scratched this baby up. Hell yeah, dude. It ain't new no more. Look at that. We got a nail scratch somewhere where I threw it down. Hell yeah. DISTRCIT has sent me a DISTRCIT C in green. And they didn't really ask for anything but for it to be in a video. So, that's all they asked for, which is great for me. Because then there's no pressure to even like the dot. But I already have one of the DISTRCIT C in greens, and it's on my 10 folio. But they wanted to send me one as a, hey, make a video, say what you think. You have all creative control. I don't have to speak nice about it. I don't even have to make a video featuring the dot. I just have to use the dot in a video. So what I'm going to do for y'all, which I think is interesting for me too, is put it on this new Glock 17 and put it head to head against this somewhat new Glock 17 with a 407 comp on it. They're pretty comparable dots. The DISTRCIT C is a little bit smaller window size, and also it's going to be a 3 MOA versus a 6 MOA. I'm going to go home tonight and mount that dot to the new gun. The only thing I'm going to do to this gun right now is buy another SS trigger shoe and a lighter striker, and then a connector. That's all I'm going to do. I might leave the stock recoil spring in it. I want to see how that compares to the 15-pound ISMI, which I actually, guys, thanks to y'all calling me an idiot on my comments, I was having trouble with the ISMI end screw coming undone while I was shooting. Well, I just shot several hundred rounds, zero problems, because I was cleaning the thread of the screw, but I wasn't cleaning the hole that the screw was going into. So I did that. I cleaned both very well, let them dry. I put some red Loctite in it, and it has not come loose. So thank you all for calling me an idiot and questioning my intelligence. Definitely need it, because I'm not the sharpest spoon in the drawer, you know what I mean? That's it for me out here, guys, with a couple of glizzies. We'll see y'all later.